Ethan Hayes wakes to a ring alert at 2:13 a.m., motion at the front door. He thumbs the live view and sees himself on the porch. Same jawline, same sleep-crushed hoodie, same scar above the eyebrow from Little League. The copy leans into the camera, breath fogging the lens. Copy through the mic, calm. "Babe?"
"It's me. Can you open up?"
Down the hall, his wife, Riley, shifts in bed. Ethan whispers, "Nope. Nope." He flips to past clips. Tonight's stranger has shown up 3 times already, always when he's asleep, always out of frame by the time police arrive. On the screen, the copy smiles and knocks again. Copy, "Riley, I forgot my keys, kitchen light, fridge hum, bare feet on tile." Ethan kills the alarm before it chirps, palms sweaty on his phone. The ring view shows the porch, doormat, dead fern, November, fog rolling like dry ice.
Nobody there now.
He rewinds 10 seconds and freezes on the frame, his face angled up into the fisheye, eyes a little too still. Riley shuffles in wearing his college tee. "You good?"
"Some idiot keeps messing with the door?" He doesn't say me.
He pours coffee that tastes like cardboard. Riley peeks at the phone.
"Probably raccoons again." "Yeah," he says, lying to both of them. He drives the kids to school. Soccer cleats, forgotten lunchbox, chaos.
At the light, his Apple Watch pings. "Your face was used to unlock your account at 1:52 a.m. He jerks. He never left bed at work. Open office, bad lighting. His friend Jordan rolls over in a chair. "You look like you saw a ghost." "Doorbell cam pulled some weird deepfake prank." Jordan whistles. "Neighbors doing AI TikToks again." "Not funny." Ethan opens the Ring app. The clip buffers, then errors out.
"This video is unavailable."
"Conspiracy brain, bro," Jordan says, smirking. At lunch, Ethan calls Ring support. "I need to talk to a human, not a bot." "Sir, we don't remove footage unless requested by the account holder." "I am the account holder." "Great."
"Then you requested it." "I didn't." Silence. "Do you share access with a spouse?"
He hangs up. Back home, he checks the deadbolt, then checks it again. Riley sets the table. "You still being weird?" "Sorry, work stuff." He kisses her cheek because he needs the muscle memory. They watch a show.
Laugh at the same joke.
Pretend normal. At 10:41, his phone buzzes on the coffee table.
Motion detected. Front door. Ethan doesn't stand.
He casts the feed to the TV. The porch fills the living room like a window.
It's him again. Hood up, breath ghosting, head tilted.
The copy raises an open hand to the lens. Calm, intimate. Copy soft. "Rye?" "It's me." Riley's smile dies.
"Ethan, why's your face outside?"
Ethan kills the TV. "Screw this." He opens the Ring two-way audio. "Buddy, wrong house." Copy without looking at the camera. "That's weird." "'Cause my wife lives here." Riley steps closer to the TV remote like it's a shield.
"Is this like a filter?"
Ethan swallows. "Gotta be." He taps talk. "Say something only I would know." The copy's smile tightens. "You chipped your tooth on a Winterfresh stick in 8th grade. Coach said stop biting the bat." "You didn't?" Ethan's tongue finds the chip automatically. "Lucky guess." "Okay." The copy scratches his eyebrow, Ethan's exact tell when he's stalling. Riley hates cilantro. "You proposed with a quarter machine ring first to test the bit because you thought it was charming." Riley flares.
"Okay, only like 5 people know that." 3, the copy says.
"You, him, and the bored bartender who brought us champagne in plastic." Ethan mutes the TV like that can mute anxiety. He whispers, "I'm calling the cops." Riley grabs his wrist. "What if they show up and you say it's a prank?"
"And they believe him?"
The copy pulls a key from his pocket.
Holds it up.
"Forgot this," he says, the exact sigh Ethan makes when he pretends not to be upset. He slides the key toward the deadbolt and stops, as if waiting for permission from someone inside. Riley looks at Ethan. "I changed the locks after your wallet got stolen last spring. There's only 2 keys."
"Mine and mine," Ethan finishes, watching his own face wait on the porch with perfect patience. A new ring alert overlays the feed. Face recognized. Ethan Hayes. The copy glances up at the camera. See, it knows me. He looks past the lens as if he can see through the door. Riley, the camera's freaking out. Can you just open? I'm freezing, Riley whispers. Say the thing. What thing?
Ethan asks. The thing you say when the kids are asleep and you want to steal Ben and Jerry's. Ethan blinks.
We say dumb stuff. She stares at him.
Exactly. Outside, the copy chuckles, embarrassed.
I say left foot, right foot, mission ice cream because we're 12. Riley's eyes glass.
Ethan feels the floor tilt. He scrubs the timeline back to 12 a.m., frame by frame. Clips glitch. 2 are missing, replaced by grey thumbnails. Video unavailable. He checks system logs, admin access at 1:49 a.m. Not him. He pulls Riley down the hall. Lock our bedroom.
If he rings again, don't answer. Riley shakes her head.
If that's a deep fake, it's too good. Or he knows everything about us. Because he's you, she says, voice cracking. Because you're sleepwalking again like after your dad died. That was years ago. So were a lot of things, she says. The counselling, your panic meds. Remember those? He hears the knock again, softer. He types his neighbour's number. Hey Chris, weird ask, can you pull your porch cam facing our street? Chris texts him a link. Ethan skips through time-stamped thumbnails, UPS trucks, a stray cat, nothing. At 2:11 a.m., Chris's cam freezes for 20 seconds. Black. When it returns, a figure is already on Ethan's porch, head down, hoodie up.
No approach.
Just appears, he texts Jordan. You ever spoof a camera feed? Jordan replies, Lol, what? Take melatonin. He tries Maya from PTA, who works in machine learning. Could someone live swap a face on Ring? Maya, in theory. Deepfake plus edge device plus compromised account. But matching your ticks? That's personal. Why? He types, then doesn't send. Back in the living room, the copy is closer to the peephole, eyes soft, like he's trying not to scare a dog.
Right, he says, voice low.
You changed the baby's sound machine to Ocean last week because the rain track made you cry.
I know that because you told me, not because of a camera. Riley covers her mouth.
Ethan's skin prickles. It's not just facts. It's texture, the private lint of a life. He drops the chain on the door, just to feel a decision in his hands. You let that in, he says.
And we don't get to decide what walks back out. Riley's
eyes flick between the door and the man who shares her husband's face on the TV. Then prove you're you, she says to
Ethan. Right now! What do you want me to do, Ry?
Take a quiz.
Ethan hears his own defensiveness and hates it.
Okay, she says, steadying. What did we fight about last week but didn't say out loud? He starts to say the credit card, then realizes that was in his head.
She sighs.
Exactly. On the TV, porch Ethan, copy Ethan, leans casually against the frame like a husband who's done this 100 times. I left my wallet at the gas station, he calls. That's the fight you had in your head. You assumed I was lying because of last summer.
I wasn't, Ethan flushes.
Riley raises an eyebrow. Last summer. They don't talk about that in sentences.
They talk about it in static. Anyone could guess gas station wallet, Ethan snaps. Half of America does that twice a year. Riley steps to the hall camera and tilts it down so it can't see the keypad.
What's the Wi-Fi password? She asks both of them. Ethan grins. Easy, dogs for life, exclamation point. Outside, copy Ethan snorts. We changed it to the kid's soccer number when the neighbour stole bandwidth.
It's Frog's 11.
You said frog legs are just spicy chicken and the kids booed you. Riley's shoulders drop like truth hurts and heals at the same time. Ethan's smile dies. He did say the frog thing. But did he say it only in his head? The doorbell rings again, polite. Ethan feels something ancient rise, territory, pack, cave. Back away from my house, he says, through the mic, voice low. Or I make a bad decision. Copy Ethan's head tilts, genuinely puzzled. Our house, he corrects, then gentle. Hey, Rye, remember what you told me in the ER when Eli swallowed the bead? You said if I ever start lying to you again, you'll let me in one last time to tell the truth. Then we can figure it out. That's what I'm trying to do. Riley looks like a person asked to pick which elevator cable to trust.
If I open this door, she whispers to Ethan, and I pick wrong.
What happens to us? He doesn't answer.
He doesn't know.
Ethan pulls the battery from the ring chime, yanks the smart hub's power. Lights blink to dumb. The TV goes black. For a breath, it's 1995 again. Old school, he says, forcing a grin. We wait till morning, hit the police station in person. Riley's voice drops.
And if he doesn't leave?
Ethan hears the porch boards creak. He peeks through the side curtain. Copy Ethan is sitting on the top step, elbows on knees, not menacing, familiar. He could be Ethan after a fight, cooling off, waiting to be a better man. The smart thermostat chirps back to life on backup.
The hallway camera reboots.
A cheerful voice from a speaker he never knew they owned. Welcome back, Ethan. The front lock clicks, not opening, just checking. Ethan's breath fogs the glass. He grabs the analog chain again. Riley puts a hand on his forearm.
Please don't break something we can't fix, she says.
And he hears the layered meaning. His phone, though he swore he powered it down, lights up with a push he can't swipe away. Let trusted faces in automatically. A yes, no that looks like a trap and a dare. He thumbs. No so hard his nail bends. From the porch, copy Ethan says, quiet. Riley, if you don't trust him, you shouldn't trust me. But you know when I'm lying.
Listen to that. She closes her eyes.
When she opens them, she says, back up 3 steps. Outside, copy Ethan obeys, palms up.
Ethan's stomach drops. She keeps her eyes on the door.
Say the line, she tells the copy. He smiles small. Left foot, right foot, mission ice cream. She undoes the chain.
Unlocks the deadbolt, opens, cold air hits the hallway.
2 Ethans face each other, the inside one vibrating like a live wire, the outside one breathing easy. For half a second, Ethan thinks the earth will split down the middle. Aye, copy Ethan says to the house.
I'm home. They sit at the dining table like a podcaster's fever dream.
Riley at the head, 2 Ethans opposite, a battery lantern between them because the smart bulbs won't stop flickering. The copy's manner is normal. That hurts more than a knife would. Riley folds her hands. If this is a prank, I'll hate both of you forever. If it's not, we figure it out without blowing up our kids' lives.
Deal? Both Ethans, deal. Ethan leans forward.
Who are you? Copy. Ethan. Me. Where did you come from? Work, then gas, then home. Cute. Riley cuts in, teacher voice. Last summer? Copy Ethan's jaw tightens, same as Ethan's. I didn't cheat.
I lied about money. I hid the overdraft. I said I had it handled. I didn't. Riley looks at the Ethan she married.
He looks away.
That's accurate, he admits. Riley shifts to specifics.
Okay, our daughter's stuffed animal? Copy. Ethan. Bunny named Captain Whiskers. Missing an eye we never got around to fixing. Our first dance? At last, which is corny, which we loved. The one fight we never finished? Copy. Ethan glances at Ethan like asking permission. Ethan shrugs. Fine, bleed me. You said you feel like you're married to a group chat. Too many logins.
Not enough listening. Riley breathes through it.
Then, prove you're not just better memory.
Stand up. Both do.
Turn around. Both do. Lift your shirt. They hesitate. Scar check, she says. They raise shirts. Same appendix scar. Same freckle map. Same weird tan line at the hip from Forget the Sunscreen Day at Zuma. Ethan's voice cracks.
If you're me, what do you want?
Copy Ethan looks at Riley, not him.
To tell the truth,
I lost my keys because I panicked at the pump after my bank card declined.
I slept in the car an hour because I couldn't admit I messed up again. I rang because...
This is where I go when I don't know who to be. Riley's eyes shine. She reaches for the lantern, not either man. Okay, she says. One more question. When your dad died, what did your mom say on the porch? Both answer at the same time. You don't have to be strong. You just have to be here. Something ancient in the room relaxes.
Outside, the wind dies.
Inside, the thermostat pings. Trusted face added Ethan Hayes. All three look at the display.
None of them touched anything. A chime sounds. It's the ring hub resurrecting itself.
The TV flashes to life without being turned on. Clips begin to play rapid fire. Ethan at the door on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on nights he swore he slept straight through. Dates and times stitched wrong, jumps like a bad dream. In two clips there are two Ethans in the reflection of the storm door. In another the porch is empty, but a caption reads, "Face recognized, Ethan Hayes," over and over. Riley goes pale. Is either of you actually on those nights? Ethan shakes his head. Copy Ethan too. The house groans, the smart speaker catching phantom commands, the hall cam tilting on its own. The thermostat screen glitches, then pushes a cheery banner, "Welcome home, Ethan." Ethan. Ethan. Jordan texts Ethan a link. "Dude, your HOA forum is on fire. Everyone's ring is looping faces." Maya, PTA, pings, "Told you." Edge AI went sideways. If the face model drifted, it'll over-recognize. It's assigning you to your own house like a magnet.
Ethan, so he's me?
Maya, he's you the camera believes.
Ethan, which one does my wife believe?
No reply, Riley stands.
Okay, house rules. No decisions till morning.
We turn this crap off, we sleep, we talk like humans when the sun is up. Copy Ethan smiles like relief hurts.
Deal, Ethan nods.
Deal. He pulls the main breaker on the smart panel. The house goes quiet in a way that feels like faith. Flashlights, blank screens.
Analog darkness.
The copy takes the couch.
Ethan and Riley go to their room.
In the doorway, Riley looks back down the hall where two identical silhouettes move like mirrors trying to be kind. "Ethan?" she whispers. "Yeah," both say. She steps into their room without answering. Dawn filters through blinds. Cereal bowls.
Kids' cartoons at low volume.
Two Ethans making eggs like an improv bit nobody asked for. Riley watches them from the island, deciding in real time what she can live with. Jordan bursts in with coffee and chaos.
"I brought witnesses and caffeine." He sees double, blinks hard. "Okay, that's..."
"A lot." Maya follows, laptop under her arm. "Edge model patches went live at midnight," she says, already typing. "Whole neighborhood seeing face ghosts. It'll settle when the vendor rolls it back." "Settle how?" Ethan asks. "The system will pick a baseline. The version of you it trusts." She looks at copy Ethan, then at the one she's texted at 3 a.m. Question is, do you pick you before it does? Riley sets down her mug.
"Here's what I think," she says, and the room quiets because Riley doesn't do speeches.
"Last summer I lost you in pieces, tiny lies, missed moments, 100 little I got it's that you didn't. Last night a version of you knocked that kept receipts. I don't know if he's a glitch or an echo or a miracle, but he told the truth faster. Ethan swallows that like medicine."
"I can do that," he says. "I can be that," copy Ethan nods. "I can leave if it helps." He means it. That hurts and heals at once.
Riley shakes her head. Nobody leaves?
"We reboot together." Maya snaps the laptop shut.
Okay, campers, moral inventory later. For now, factory reset, revoke third-party links, disable trusted faces, and, wild idea, put a curtain on your literal glass door. She starts issuing steps. Jordan installs dumb deadbolts like it's the 80s. The kids giggle because two dads is hilarious, and also because one of them does the voices better during Bluey. At noon, Maya hits apply patch. The ring boots. The face model updates. The TV shows the porch in daylight, empty, ordinary. A banner fades in. Known faces, one Ethan Hayes. The copy looks at Ethan, then at Riley. The house has chosen. Riley crosses the room, takes Ethan's real hand, then reaches for the other Ethan's shoulder and squeezes. "If the world can make two of you," she says, "then the one I'm keeping better be worth both." Copy. Ethan laughs, quiet. "Deal," he says. And in that word is everything he wanted to say all night. He picks up his hoodie. "I'll..."
"Head out," Ethan stops him.
"Stay for lunch," Riley nods. Yeah, stay. Sometimes the kindest boundary is a slow goodbye. Moral Ethan, VO. The camera didn't catch a monster. It caught a version of me the house believed, patient, honest, standing in the cold till the truth opened the door. Tech will keep trying to decide who we are. Maybe the only play is to beat it to the choice.
Tell the truth faster.
Show up softer. Be the person your family recognizes with the lights on or off. Maps verify. Cameras remember. People decide.